well, we have PNR with issued services. There was the question how to add, where is it? Well, if passenger, if we have PNR, but there is no ticket in PNR, how to add ticket number in PNR? Well, in Sirena, it's not possible to add ticket in PNR. If you want to to do something with ticket, at first you open PNR and ticket is in PNR already, and then you work with ticket in this PNR. So it's well, if you if you can open ticket, and if you want to, for example, do refund or exchange, at first you open, if you don't know PNR, you open ticket, you get record locator in ticket image, you open PNR and then do something with ticket. Well, it was a reply for question how to add ticket number in PNR. Well, now we have PNR with two type of services, baggage and seat. As AMD is issued, what can we do with this AMD? You can void AMD in the same day when AMD was issued, or you can refund AMD, or you can do exchange. At first, let's talk about voiding. How to void AMD? At first, let's check if AMD status is open for use. So, for example, let's void the third service, AMD on the third service. At first, let's check flight coupon status in AMD. Entry will be AMD plus service line number 3. You open AMD and you can see that flight coupon status is all open for use. So in this case, you can void AMD, you can do exchange, or you can do refund. For voiding, you can use this entry. Entry will be AMD V like void, plus service line number. That's all. Or you can do another entry. It will be AMD V hashtag and AMD number. It will be the same. You will void this AMD. The third entry, how to void AMD, the third way how to void it, or how to do refund, for example, it will be the same. You can open list of AMD. In this PNR, it will be star AMD. For example, if you want to get list of ticket, you use star S. And system show you list of tickets in this PNR. If you want to get list of AMD, you use star AMD. And system show you list of all AMD in this PNR. In this display, you will see name of passenger. Then you will see name of service. You will see a flight coupon number in AMD. You will see AMD number. Then you will see ticket number and flight coupon in ticket. Flight coupon in AMD is associated with this flight coupon in ticket. Ticketing was with after pricing. Then reason for issue code is C for baggage. Reason for issue code C for baggage, A for associated with flight, A for seats. So here you will see reason for issue code, and here you will see reason for issue subcode. Status of AMD is printed. Of course, AMD is issued already. From this display, you can void or refund AMD by AMD V for voiding, hashtag and line number. So it's up to you what entry to use. AMD V for voiding plus service line number, or AMD hashtag AMD number, or if you are on list of AMD display, you can void AMD by AMD V hashtag and line number. So it's up to you what entry to use. Well, I want to void the AMD from the third service line. Now status of flight coupon is AMD on the third line is open for use. Then when I void this AMD V plus service line 3, system tell me that void is successful. List forward to reopen PNR, so F9 key. You will see that this service is removed from PNR, and flight coupon status of this AMD, let's check, is changed for V. AMD hashtag AMD number, and flight coupon status is changed for V void. What else? Let's open ticket of the first passenger, ET passenger number 1, flight segment number 1. You will see that for this passenger, in association with this ticket, 3 AMD was issued. How to get list of this AMD? Just use F6 key to go to the next page, F6, and system will show us list of all AMD that are associated or was associated with this ticket. F6. You will see that in connection with this ticket number, flight coupon number 1, on flight number 781, the day, the time, itinerary, in connection with this ticket, was issued 3 AMD, 71, 72, and 73. The first and the third AMD are associated with this coupon in this ticket. The second one, it's void already. It was voided. Well, AMD is de-associated from this ticket, so you can see D. But info about this AMD remain in this display. Well, if passenger has check-in already, flight coupon status in ticket and in AMD was changed for C, check-in. So before void, before refund, you should cancel check-in. When you cancel check-in, flight coupon status in AMD and in ticket will change for or open for use, and then you can void or refund AMD. So it's not possible to void AMD if flight coupon status is C, check-in. Then Well, if passenger check-in already, and then he decided, Марьям, I didn't understand your question. Так, вы пишете, что если значит, пассажир сначала зарегистрировался, а потом добавляет услугу. Я правильно ваш вопрос поняла?
Да, правильно. Он зарегистрировался.
Ага.
Зарегистрировался. Потом мы ему выписали EMD. Нужно завалидировать это EMD. Мы, получается, снимаем чек-ин, и потом только можем валидировать.
Да, значит, если он,
Да,
если он зарегистрировался, вы потом выписали EMD, или вы до него выписали, до
да.
регистрации?
Нет. После регистрации.
Все равно статус купона останется C у EMD.
Да.
Поэтому все равно сначала вы разрегистрируете, потом валидируете.
Все хорошо,
Well,
спасибо.
да, пожалуйста. Well, if,
Все, чё?
только микрофон, пожалуйста, выключите, а то идет эхо. Микрофон выключите, пожалуйста. Спасибо. The question was if passenger at first he checked in, then he paid for service, AMD was issued, and flight coupon status in AMD became C automatically. And then if you want to void or refund this AMD, before at first you should cancel check-in, and then you can do something. You can do anything with this AMD, void or refund. Well, let me check. Okay, for example, I want to do a refund for the second passenger. For example, passenger doesn't have ticket. So we have two passengers in this PNR. Well, then asterisk S, the first passenger, or both of them. Okay, let me issue ticket for the second passenger, and then I will talk about what the difference. Okay, there is two passengers in PNR. The second passenger has ticket, the first passenger has not ticket. Then if you add service to the passenger, let's add, for example, pet in cabin. Pet in cabin is SVCT, let me check, 3 slashes, rfisk equal PEC. This is pet in cabin, this one. Let's add pet in cabin to the first passenger. Entry will be, you know this entry already, 3SA. So I want to add service associated with flight. Then segment number 1, P1, passenger number 1. Type of AMD will be A, this A. Passenger want to take just one pet in cabin, so it will be one piece of pet. Then 2 slashes, and PEC is reason for issue subcode. Service is added in PNR, status is on request. Then let's save our modification. Then *R, refresh info in PNR. Well, airline confirmed this service. Status of service is HD confirmed, and AMD should be issued. Then let's check SVCT again for this service. Type of service is F. So for pricing, I should use this type of service. Entry is TM/F plus service line number 1. Our system tell me that related ticket not ticketed. At first, you issue ticket if you sell ticket, and then you can issue AMD for this service. Let me price the first passenger. It's no baggage. Let me check something. I want to show you some information. Let's add baggage to this passenger, or excess baggage to this passenger also. It will be 027. So 3SA, segment number 1, passenger number 1, MDA, 1 piece of baggage will be 027. Save and refresh info in PNR. Then let me price this second service number 2. And let me check something. No, doesn't work. Okay. Well, let's price these services, and let's add, for example, to the first service form of payment. So pricing will be TM/F type of service plus service number 1. And for example, I want to add to this service form of payment invoice. So it will be PF/info about service, 2 slashes, code for form of payment, and info about financial document. Okay, let me issue ticket at first. And then let's do the same entry. Now I want to add form of payment to the first service. I did it. Then save modification. And then, for example, I add wrong form of payment to this service. How to cancel pricing? Entry for cancel pricing is CP, like cancel pricing. Then I should tell system what service for price of what service I should cancel. Let me check. Yes. Well, entry will be CP plus service line number 1, because I save form of payment for the first service, then slash minus. Slash minus means that I want to cancel pricing, but I don't want to cancel service. If I don't add slash minus, pricing and service will be cancelled together. So now I'm going to cancel saved pricing for price quota for the first service. System tell me that pricing is deleted. Then I should save my modification in PNI. And if I will check form of payment of the first service, entry is TMF for form of payment slash type of service plus service line number. System tell me that form of payment is cash. When I added form of payment invoice by this entry, if you use TMF entry for checking form of payment, system will show you invoice. But if, let me save this modification, let me cancel form of payment, save pricing again, entry will be CP plus service line number slash minus, then save this modification. And if I check form of payment again for this first service, you will see that invoice was deleted and now we have cash. Form of payment is cash. So CP plus service line number slash minus this entry for cancellation of form of payment. Next, well, okay, system price service for us. It will be TM plus, for example, F plus S1 for the first service, then plus P plus S2 for the second service. Well, you can see the price, but maybe in some reason you want to change this price. How to do it? Entry MDA you use for issue AMD with after pricing. If you add X in this entry, well, system will open mask of AMD. Mask system will fill this mask with this amount, and then you can do some modification. For example, let's issue AMD with modification in mask for the first entry. So entry will for the first service. So entry will be MDA X for open mask slash type of service plus service number 1. System open mask. Name of this mask is ticketing service. So issuing AMD for service. You can see record locator, passenger number 1, service S1, service number 1. Then reason for issue subcode, then amount. If you need, you can change some. For example, it will be 1000 lira. You can change currency code. You can add, if you need to do it, you can add agency commission amount and currency for agency commission. You can add discount, for example, 10% discount. Then, if you need, you can add some taxes, for example, plus, then tax code, for example, YR, then next field for amount and next field for currency. If you need, you can do it. What else? You can add some additional information in endorsement. You can, some additional text in endorsement field in AMD. You can add tour code if you need it. You can change the commercial name, and you can add some remark. Well, for me, I change fare level, and I add 10% discount. Let's check input. So let's click on entry. Then you can see part on the bottom of screen. So let's go to the next page. On this display, you can click entry, and system will show and system will issue AMD. Or on this tab, you can add SV for save your modification. Then you will return, system will return you to PNI, and you can add form of payment. For me, my AMD will be issued under cash form of payment, so I don't add SV in this field. I just click on entry. System show me pricing for my service. As you remember, fare level was 1000 lira plus 10% discount. So now fare is 900 lira. Form of payment is cash. Then I add some text in endorsement field. Add endo, it's my free text. Then let's go to the next page. And then next again. System tell me that AMD is issued. Just click forward to continue. So F9 key, and then an F9 key again. AMD is issued. So this AMD was issued with manual modification. Well, we have question, how can we change currency code? Entry for changing currency is VA slash and what currency you need. For example, slash USD. And for example, now system price my second service in lira. When I use entry VA slash USD, system tell me that currency is changed. And then when I price this service, system pricing in US dollars. I want to return to lira. So it will be VA slash lira. Well, let me issue the second service without any modification. And then I want to show you difference between pricing of these two services. The first service was issued in mask with modification in mask. The second service was issued with after pricing. Well, let's open history pricing. Entry is TM /S like sold plus service number 1, 2. System show us history pricing for these two AMD. AMD was issued already. If I use TMR entry, system will show me type of pricing. Is it after pricing or manual pricing? So TMR /S like sold plus service number 1 and 2. The first service was issued with modification in mask. So system showed me FCMI 1 manual pricing. The second service was issued without any modification. So 0 after pricing. So when you use TMR entry for ticketing or for issuing AMD, you will see is it after or manual pricing. Well, next, how to refund AMD. For example, let's do a refund of second AMD on the second service. Entry for refund is AMD R for refund. V was for void, R is for refund. Then you can, if PNI is open, you can add plus service line number and system will refund AMD from this service number 2. Or you can use this entry MDR hashtag AMD number. System will refund this AMD. Or if you open list of AMD in PNA, entry is asterisk AMD, you got list of PNA. You got list of AMD in this PNA, this one and this one. And then entry AMD hashtag line number, for example, number 2, and system MDR. And system will start refund of AMD from this line number. Question is, do we have any penalties for refund AMD or non-refund AMD? Well, all information about if this service refundable or if if there are any penalties for refund, this information is in fair use. Let's open pricing of service are sold already, so use TMS. Yes, Zofra. Is there any question or please switch off microphone? Zuhra, thank you. Well, so now I'm going to get history pricing. Services are sold already. Well, history pricing of both services. TM/S like sold plus service number 1 and 2. From this display, I can get info about fair use. It will be TP and line number. This one for this service or this one for this service. Let's check TP1 and system will show me in in block of fair use. Is it service refundable or not? Let's check. Well, this fee is fully refundable. So system will price refund and system will do refund of this service. If service non-refundable, system will allow you to refund AMD, but with 0 amount. If service non-refundable, system will price refund with 0. So if you see on the screen price fair for service, for example, entry TS/Istanbul Sochi -SU. In this entry, I can add /rfisk equal, for example, PEC. System show me fair. if I see fare, I can open fare use, TP and line number, for example, number 2. And then in this reply, I can see, is it refundable or non-refundable service? Зухра, well, this is, это и есть правило возврата, ну как, не EMD, да, а услуги. Is it refundable or non-refundable? So, if you see fare for service, you can get info about fare use by TP and line number. For example, I want to repeat, TS is fare display for services. You see fare, line number 2, then TP2, and you open fare use for this fare. Or if you price price service, or in my case, service is issued already, I use TM/S like sold plus, for example, service number 2. Number 2. You can see fare. You can see reason for issue code, subcode. You can see line number. So TP number 1, system will show you fare use for this service, this one service. Let's check if service is refundable. Well, how to price refund? Entry for price refund is TM/RF, then plus S1, 2. So I want to price refund for both of these services. System show me minus how much I should give to passenger. Well, this is pricing for voluntary refund. For involuntary refund, you should add I in this request. It's pricing for involuntary refund. Well, reply is the same because service is fully refundable without any penalty. Zuhra is asking 027. It's reason for issue subcode, I think you mean. What does it mean, this 027? Info about the name of service you can get in service catalog, for example, SVCC minus airline code / reason for issue subcode equals 027. And system tell you that name of this service is up to 50 kilo. Or you can use service catalog just SVCC minus airline code, and you will see all services that airline can sell to passenger. The same info you can get in PNR. For example, now we have PNR. You can use SVCT, and system will show you reason for issue subcode and the name of service. For example, 0B5 is pre-resolved safety assignment, for example. Well, let's do refund. If service is refundable, you will get this info from fare use. How system price refund for entry TM/RF plus service line number, you get info how system price this refund for this service. Then let's do a refund of the first service. It will be voluntary refund, and then let's do involuntary refund for the second service, and then we will check. We will see difference. Well, refund. Entry for refund is AMD-R for refund. Then plus and service number 1 or hashtag and AMD number. I use this entry. System tell me that I'm going to do refund. Click forward. So let's go to the next page, F9. Then system show me refund. It's my operation. Today, day, then my agency code, my ticket office code, my reference number, then AMD number and flight coupon number, the first coupon, then how much I will refund to passenger. AMD is refund already. System tell me list forward, so let's go to the next page. It will be F9. So no info about service and AMD is refunded. Let's check this AMD. AMD hashtag and AMD number. You will see that flight coupon status AMD is changed from O open to R refund. Then let's do refund of the second passenger or of the second service. So MDR voluntary refund, MDRI involuntary refund. I is involuntary refund. Then plus S and service line number. If I want to do any modification, if I want to change amount, I can open mask. How to add? It will be the same like for issue AMD. If I want to open mask for issuing AMD for do some modification in pricing, I can do AMD AUX and system will open mask, and I can do some modification during issuing AMD. For refund, I can use AMD-R for refund or RI for involuntary refund, and then I can add X and system will open mask for refund. Just a minute. Yes, well, let me repeat. So now this entry means I want to do refund MDR, I want to do involuntary refund, and I want to open mask. X means mask. So system will open mask for involuntary refund, and I can do some modification in this mask. MDR for refund, I for involuntary, X for mask. So you can see refund service, the name of this mask. Voluntary or involuntary, I is involuntary, type of refund, then PNR number, passenger number 1, service number 1. Reason for issue subcode, amount for refund, then currency for refund. So I can do some modification. I can change this amount. I can add any tax, for example. I can add agency commission. Well, but I don't want to do some modification here. Just I want to show you how to open mask. Then, if you do some modification in this mask, just click on enter, because the input on the bottom of screen, enter. Then path, it means you should go to the next page. It will be F9. Then input again, so enter. System show you this for passenger Mr. Baggins, PNR number, record locator, then involuntary refund with after pricing, because I didn't do any modification in mask. Then system tell me how this AMD was paid. Fair in my currency, maybe some taxes, maybe some additional fee. Then how this service is refunded. Fair for refund, info about taxes, info about additional fee, info about penalty, and total amount for refund, and then form of payment of refund. Form of payment is the same like in AMD. AMD was issued with cash form of payment, refund is with cash form of payment. It's not possible to change form of payment during refund. Then path on the bottom of screen. Let's go to the next page. Then next page again. You can see forward name forward. So let's go to the next page again. F9. System will show us that operation is refund, the day, agency code, ticket office code, reference number, number of AMD number, and how much we refund to passenger. Then refund is finished. Just list forward, and the system will open PNR. Or let's check. Yes, that's all. So for a refund, at first you should open PNR. Then you can check, for example, AMD plus service line number. You will check flight coupon status in AMD. It should be all open. If flight coupon status is C, for example, check-in, you should, airline should change C for O, open for use, and then you can do a refund. For refund, before refund, you can, sorry, just a minute. Before refund, you can ask system how it will price refund. Entry will be TM/RF plus service line number. And then you can do refund. Entry will be AMDR plus service line number. R is for voluntary refund. Or AMDR refund I involuntary plus service line number for involuntary refund. And if you want to do any modification in pricing for refund, you can use AMDRX, or for voluntary refund, system will open mask, and you can do any modification in this mask. Or AMDRIX for involuntary refund with mask. Well, question, just a minute. Let's we have a question about ticketing. Let's end with services with AMD, and then I will reply for question about how to add ticket in PNR or how to do involuntary exchange, as I understand. Done. Well, for what? How to do exchange of AMD. For example, okay, just a minute. Well, for example, okay, for example, passenger book and pay for excess baggage 027, it's up to 50 kilo and up to 200 centimeters. Well, let's issue this service. Well, I will issue this service under form of payment cash, so I will not add form of payment because it will be cash. It will be AMDA / P plus service number 1. Well, service is paid and AMD is issued. Then, for example, passenger has excess baggage up to 50 kilo, but more than 200 centimeters. For this service, this over 200 centimeters, reason for issue subcode for this service is 035. You can do refund of this service, then add new service and issue AMD. Or you can add new service and do exchange. So let's add service 035. It's excess baggage over 200 centimeters. Entry will be 3SA, segment number 1, passenger number 1, type AMDA, 1 piece of baggage, 2 slashes 035. So I add new service in PNR. Then save my modification, then refresh PNR and get HD status for this new service. Then let's price exchange. Entry for pricing exchange is TM/EX plus new service line number S2 plus old service, original service line number S1. Let me repeat. Well, we have two services. The first service is paid already. This service is for baggage under 200 centimeters. But passenger has excess baggage over 200 centimeters, so we should book another reason for issue subcode. We add new service in PNR. Status is HD. And now I want to price how much passenger should pay in additional for this piece of baggage. Entry for pricing is TM/AUX line exchange plus new service line number and old service line number. And system tell me that new service fare is 300 euro, the old service is 200 euro, difference is 100 euro, and then system show me how much passenger should pay in additional. Then entry for exchange. Entry is AMD. Okay, let me check. Just a minute. Exchange. Well, entry is AMDE, then slash, then type of service. Both of these services are with the same type of service. The first service was issued with type of service P, and the second one is type of service P also. So it will be slash type of service plus new service line number plus old service line number. The same like in entry for pricing for exchange. System tell me that now it's going to do exchange, AMD exchange. Just click on F9 key, go to the next page. System tell me that new AMD number, this one, old AMD number, this one, and additional collection is 100 euro or 1000 lira. Then what part? So I should go to the next page. System show me image of new AMD. Then click off F9 again, and system will open PNR for me. You can see that the old service is disappear. A new service remain in PNR. Status of this service is HI, so AMD is issued already. Let's open AMD plus S line number of service. Let's open this AMD. You can see that this AMD type A, this AMD number, is issued in exchange of this one AMD. Status of new AMD is all open for use. If you open old AMD, AMD hashtag and number of AMD, you will see that coupon status of AMD changed for E, exchanged. Then let's open ticket. Ticket for the first passenger, because this service was sold for the first passenger. ET, like e-ticket, one first passenger, star, first flight segment. You will see that 4 AMD was issued in associated with this ticket. Click on F6 key, go to the list of AMD. System showed me that 4 AMD was issued, but 3 AMD are deassociated from this ticket, and just 1 AMD is associated with this ticket. Then what else? Well, we talk about issue, exchange, about mask, okay, sales report. But before sales report, let's check how to delete service from PNR. For example, I want to add some service. For example, it will be pet in cabin, for example. So 3SA, segment number 1, passenger number 1, AMD type A, 1 pet in cabin, reason for issue subcode PEC. Then save modification, then refresh info in PNR, *R. Well, we have service in this PNR. For example, I add service to the wrong passenger. How to remove service from PNR? Entry will be 3S, the same like this one. When you add service in PNR, you use entry 3S. For delete service from PNR, non-ticketed service, you use the same entry. So entry will be 3S, then line number, number 2, and quotation mark. So after this entry, service will delete it from PNR. So you can see that service is disappear. I want to repeat. So if service not ticketed, just use 3S entry, then line number, then quotation mark, and service is deleted. This entry you can use when you want to delete unticketed service from PNR. If AMD is issued, it's not possible to use the same entry for ticketed service. Service number 1. System tell me that it's not possible to cancel service because AMD is issued. But you can cancel service status from HI to X6. How to do it? Entry will be the same, 3S line number /X6. And you change service status from HI to X6. So if service not ticketed, you can remove this service from PNR. If service is ticketed, you can change service status to X6. And then the last entry for service is sales report. Sales report for services is RO, like report of S services. R for report, O for off, and S for service. If your level is supervisor of agency, you will see sales report of your agency. If your level is like operator, you will see your only report. Well, ROS is report for services. As I didn't add any additional info, system showing me report for this for today, today selling report, and as my level is supervisor, I see a report of all operator in my agency. We can add in this request, in the first line, some additional information, 2 slashes, then the day, for example, 10th of May, and I will get report for yesterday. So I add 10 of May, and system tell me for this day, from 10 of May till 10 of May, till the end of day, report of sold AMD during this day. It's possible to add 2 days in this request and get a report for period. For example, from the 1st of May till 10th of May. So you you put slash between 2 days. Okay, just a minute. Well, system tell me that too many operation was found, 400. So I can add some additional info in request, or I can click on F9 key to go to this report. System show me report for period from 1st till 10th of April. In report, you will see line number, you will see AMD number, coupon number in AMD, currency, total amount in this AMD, info about taxes, info about form of payment, record locator, then operation with AMD. I will tell about this operation a bit later. Then this E mean electronic document, e-ticket or AMD. Then reason for issue code. C for baggage, for example, A associated with flight, I it's some specific services. For example, ZIF is, as I know, it's insurance. Then reason for issue subcode. What else I want to add? On this first line, you can add info about form of payment, info about currency, and info about operation with AMD. But I need to check something. Зухра, I didn't understand. Вы пишете, что я сказала. А в какой момент вы это написали?
Вы когда начали объяснять статусы, там статус «и» был.
Статусы... и там был, как exchange. Статусы купонов?
Да.
Хорошо, сейчас я их еще, в принципе, сейчас буду открывать билеты, вернее, MD, и посмотрим. Так, сейчас, секунду. Угу. Well, in request for a report, you can add form of payment. So in my case, for example, let's do it for, if I ask report for today, well, it will be 4 slashes and then code of form of payment. And system show me on only this AMD that was issued under this form of payment. In my case, it's invoice. Then you can add currency in this report. But if you issue AMD under just one currency, dollars or lira, it's not necessary to use. But if you sell ticket or AMD and you use different currency, you can add code of currency in request for report after fifth slash. For example, I want to check report for period from the 1st of May / till 11th of May. Then form of payment will be cash. Then currency will be lira. So this request look like this. And system tell me what? Okay. And system tell me that during this period there was issued or refunded. There was 8 operations: issue AMD or refund AMD or exchange AMD. You see AMD number, coupon number, currency, the same currency. You can see amount in this AMD. With plus, it's AMD was sold or exchanged. With minus, AMD was refunded. And then info about taxes, info about form of payment, the same form of payment. Then record locator, operation with AMD. EI, AMD was issued. ER, AMD refunded. EE, AMD exchanged. And let's check. EV, AMD was voided. Then reason for issue code and reason for issue subcode. Well, we have question difference between ROS report and ROF report. S report about services. You will see AMD only in this report. ROF is a report of issued ticket. You will see in this report tickets and AMD, and you will see surname of passenger, F for surname. Let me check. So, a report ROF, you will see tickets, you will see AMD, you will see total amount in each document, ticket or AMD, sold or refunded or voided. Then you will see taxes in this document, form of payment, cash or invoice in my case, record locator, operation with document, PT is print ticket, for example, AP is refund of ticket, then EI AMD issued, EV AMD void, AR AMD refunded. Then operator, operator number, it's my reference. Then surname and name of passenger. So if you want to see a report with names of passenger, you should add F in this RO request. Then there is part on the bottom of screen. So let's go to the next page. In the end of a report, you will see you will see amount in currency in all form of payment. So I sold some tickets or some AMD under cash, some under invoice. So I have 2 different amount, under cash and under invoice. Well, to get a report No. In report, you can add the day only. It's not possible to add the time. It's not possible to add flight number in this report. In this report, you can add the day or 2 days. You can add currency, form of payment, operation with document. It will be slash, for example, PT. I want to get report for ticketing only. Let's wait. So I add PT, print ticket, and system show me a report for ticketing only. Then on the next line, you can add slash and your ticket office code. For example, my ticket office code is 555, and then, for example, I want to get a report for all documents with passenger names. Documents and tickets were issued during period from 1st till 11th of May, and these tickets was, or AMD was issued in ticket office, and the number of this ticket office. A system show me a report for this ticket office only, this one. Then, so the second line for, on second line you can add ticket office, one ticket office or few ticket offices. If I want to add few ticket offices, just add comma and another ticket office. Then the third line. On the third line, you can add operator number. It will be slash, then operator number. For example, it will be, my operator number is this one. And system will show me a report for this operator only. Well, the question is about form of payment code. Well, CA is cash, IN is invoice. But if you use cash only, okay, it's good. It's not necessary to add form of payment during ticketing or issuing AMD. So let's repeat for report. Any of reports, we have ROD, ROF with names, or ROS, report for services. In these reports, you can add day or days. On the first line, you can add form of payment, you can add currency and operation with ticket or document. It will be on the first line. On the second line, you can add slash and ticket office code. If you have supervisor level, your operator is supervisor, and if you want, well, you will see a report of your all ticket offices, and if you want to get report just for one ticket office, add on the second line slash and ticket office code. Then, if you want to get a report just for one person, you should go to the third line, then add slash and code of operator, and system will show you sales report for this specific operator. Well, it was for sales report and sales report of services. So we discussed today about how to, I want to remind you, I want to repeat well, brief repeat of information. We talk about service catalog. We talk about how to check fair display for services. In both these requests, you can add reason for issue subcode, if you know it, rfisk equal, and this code. The same you can add in fair display entry. In this request, you can add reason for issue code. For example, if you want to get info about baggages only, it will be rfic reason for issue code equals C for baggage. The same you can add in fair display entry. Then if you open PNA in terminal, you can get SVCT list of fares, services and fares in this PNA. In this request, you can add passenger line number or few passengers. In this request, you can add star and flight segment line number or few flight segments. And in this request, you can add 3 slashes and reason for issue subcode. Then, in SVCC, in fair display, in any of this display, you will see how to book service. You can add SSR and then airline add service line in PNR, or you can add service line in PNR by yourself. So you will see in all this display if you need add SSR in PNR. For seats, you should add SSR in PNR. So if you want to book seat for passenger, you add 3 as flight segment number, for example, segment number 2, then N for name, passenger number 1, then SSR code will be seat, and then seat number, for example, 14F. Then you save this modification in PNR, then you refresh PNR by *R, and you will see that airline will add in PNR SVC with some reason for issue subcode. For example, okay, just a minute. Let me check. For example, when I add SSR seat in PNR, airline add SVC with this reason for issue code in PNR. For baggage, you should add SVC by yourself, no any SSR, just SVC. Entry will be 3SA. 3S, you add service in PNR A associated with flight, then flight segment line number, it will be, for example, segment number 2, then P1 passenger number 1, then type of AMD, usually it's AMD A, how many piece of baggage passenger has, for example, 1 piece of baggage, 2 slashes, and then reason for issue subcode 027. What this reason for issue code mean, you will see in any of these display in service catalog, in fair display, or in SVCT display. So before booking service for passenger, you open some of this display and you try to find what service passenger want to buy. And then you choose reason for issue subcode and add it in PNR. Then you add service in PNR. Status of service at first is on request. Then when you save modification and refresh PNR, you will get status HD, service is confirmed and AMD should be issued. Then when you issue AMD, status will be changed for HI. If it's not possible to book, if airline refuse to add this service in PNR, status will be changed for UN. And if service is cancelled, you can cancel it by yourself or airline. If airline cancel the service, status will be changed for XX. Then, if you add service to the wrong passenger and then save modification, you can cancel this service by 3S, line number, and quotation mark. Then, if AMD is issued already, it's not possible to remove service from PNR, but you can change status of service from HI to XX. Entry will be 3S like service, then line number /XX, and status of service will be changed from HI to XX. Then what else? It was how to add service in PNR. Then how to price service before issue AMD. Pricing entry will be TM or TMR. TM show you price for all services on one screen. TMR show you price, show you services that will be issued on one AMD. If services will be issued on different AMD, it will be just one service on the first page, then second page, another service on the second page. Well, TMF, this pricing show us price and form of payment. In this entry, you will add slash, then service type, for example, F for seats, F plus service line number. For example, we have two passengers. We book seat. We add SSR seat for both passengers. We have SVC with, for example, 0B5 then for issue code for both passenger, and we want to price these two services. It will be F plus S1, 2. So a system will price two services for us. Then, if you have service, different type of service in PNR, you can price all of them. It will be, for example, we have two first services, seats, and then two second services, baggage. So F for seats plus service line number plus P for prepaid baggage plus service line number. The same you can add in other entry, TMR or TML. Then, if you want to add form of payment in, well, cash is default form of payment. It's not necessary to add cash, but if form of payment will be, for example, invoice, you should add it. How to do it? Form of payment, PF, is entry for change form of payment. Then slash, then type of service and service line number. then 2 slashes, code for form of payment, and some information about financial document, maybe a number of this document. If you say form of payment and then if you want to cancel this pricing, cancel for pricing is CP entry plus service line number slash minus. CP plus service line number, it means that you want to cancel saved pricing, slash minus mean that you don't want to cancel service. Service will remain in PNR, pricing will be cancelled. Well, this is for pricing. If you want to price a refund of AMD, entry will be TM or TMR or TMF, it's up to you, slash RF, like refund, plus service line number. And system will show you pricing for refund. Okay, if you want to price exchange, entry for price exchange will be TM or TMR or TMF slash AUX like exchange plus new service line number plus old service line number. And system will calculate exchange from service number 1 to service number 3. Well, it was for pricing. Then for how to issue, how to void, how to exchange or refund AMD. For issuing AMD, you use entry AMD A for after pricing, slash type of service plus service line number. If you want to do any modification in pricing, you can open mask. It will be AMD AX. System will open mask, and then you can do any modification in this mask. It's for issuing AMD, for ticketing. For void, you can void AMD during the same day. Status of flight coupon of AMD should be open for use. Entry for AMD for voiding will be AMD V plus service line number. You can see that in all this request, I use service line number. So before do any operation with AMD, you open PNR and then you do any modification with service or with AMD. Well, for voiding AMD, it will be AMDV plus service line number, or you can use AMD number. It will be AMDV hashtag, then number of AMD, something like this. For voiding, status of flight coupon of AMD will be changed from O open for use to V void. For a refund, at first you can price refund, then you can do this refund. Entry will be MDR plus service and line number, or you can use AMD number. It will be MDR it will be MDR hashtag and MD number. Well, for involuntary refund, you add I in this request. And if you want to do any modification in pricing, you can add X, like this X, in request and open mask. So entry could be look like this. MGRX plus service line number, system will open mask and you can do any modification. It's for voluntary refund, or MDRI X for involuntary refund. System will open mask and you will do some modification in this mask. For exchange, you at first you should add new service in PNR, and a service should be under the same type of service. If you issued, if AMD was issued for seats, type of service was F, you can exchange AMD for this service on F type of service only, on another seat, another price for seats. If you issued AMD for baggage, it's not possible to do exchange for seats. You can exchange AMD for baggage service only. If type of service was P for original AMD, it should be P type of service for new package. Well, for exchange, pricing, at first you add new service. Then for pricing, you use TM/EX plus service line number, new service, and line number of old service. For exchange, you use entry AMD E for exchange, then slash, then type of service, then plus new service, plus old service, line number. If you want to do involuntary exchange, if you need it, you just add I in the end of request AMDE. It will be I for involuntary. Then, if you want to open mask, you just add X in this request, and system will open mask. And the last info about services is report of sold services. What else? For pricing, if AMD is issued already, you can get history pricing. Entry will be TM or TMR, it's up to you. Then slash like sold plus service line number. And system will show you history pricing. For example, AMD was issued a week ago. Now you will get the price of this AMD with price that was valid a week ago. Then question, just a minute. Could you show how to issue AMD for Kilo or for PC again? Well, I do it right now. Well, if Pax changed date of flight, but before he bought service, should we refund service or this AMD service can be issued in да, да. Вы хотели что-то сказать?
Я хотела сказать, я говорю, что если пассажир поменял дату вылета но при этом у него уже был сервис, мы выписывали EMD. Мы это EMD должны переписать, или мы можем сделать возврат. То есть, когда мы будем переписывать билет, этот EMD может автоматически переписаться, либо его нужно отдельно переписывать самостоятельно?
Так, хороший вопрос. Да, сейчас я там покажу обмен билета и потом обмен EMD. EMD автоматом не перепишется. Но, в принципе, вы смотрите, как вам удобнее. Вы можете сделать возврат, сделать EMD, сделать обмен билета и потом выписать новый EMD. Либо вы можете сделать обмен билета, а потом сделать обмен EMD. То есть, что вам будет удобнее, то и делайте. Главное, чтобы услуга была...
Я могу, например, в новом билете просто ассоциировать вот это старое EMD указать?
Нет,
Или
нет, не можете. То есть обмен, то есть либо вы делаете, значит, выписываете новый билет, потом вы добавили услугу на новый рейс, и вы сделали обмен. Все равно обмен нужно сделать. То есть реассоциировать EMD со старого билета на новый билет нельзя. Либо обмен, либо возврат старого EMD и выписка нового. Well, now we talk about what to do with AMD with if if passenger change the day. Let's check. We have some passengers. Where are they? Just a minute. For example, just a minute. I want to add some time to our webinar. Okay, so we have our passenger. They have tickets for 15th of May, and they bought some services. Then they want to change the day. For change the day,